Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing today? I hope everybody is fine. Today, we are going to talk about sensory overload. What is sensory overload? It is a condition where the body's senses experience overstimulation from their surroundings. For example, multiple conversations, or crowded areas, or too much bright lights, or multitasking. Sensory overload has different reasons and symptoms and can vary from person to person. It is also caused due to certain mental health conditions such as autism, sensory processing disorder, PTSD, and much more. However, everyone experiences sensory overload at some point in their lives, but some people might experience it on a daily basis. That's why it's important to look for ways to manage it. There is no specific treatment for sensory overload, but it can be manageable. For us to be able to tackle it, we must know its causes and symptoms first. What are the causes of sensory overload? Sensory overload occurs when the brain struggles to process many sensory inputs at the same time. But for people struggling with it on a regular basis can even be overwhelmed by going to schools or offices. Some people that experience regularly, especially the ones suffering from sensory processing disorder, might have a biological basis for such problems. Having a very sensitive and reactive central nervous system can also overstimulate a person's brain, making it hard to process sensory inputs. Processing internal and external stimuli such as feelings, thoughts, noises, smells, and lights can also lead to sensory overload. What are the symptoms of sensory overload? Like I mentioned earlier, the symptoms of sensory overload can vary from person to person, but here are a few symptoms that are commonly caused in many individuals due to sensory overload. Number 1, it is difficult to ignore loud sounds or strong smells. Number 2, it can cause anxiety and fear in some people, leading to a sense of discomfort most of the time. Number 3, loss of focus. Number 4, extreme sensitivity to clothing or other textures. Number 5, irritability. How to cope with sensory overload? Find out the reasons that caused it so it can become easier for you to avoid them or get along with them. Make a list of items you need to shop so you won't be overwhelmed by the variety of things available. Do not engage in crowded areas when you are outside your premises or at a large gathering. Know your limit and leave gatherings or crowded places before you get triggered. And the last one, get plenty of rest, drink a lot of water, and surround yourself with nature to calm yourself. Try meditating. It can improve your focus. That is all about sensory overload. I hope it was useful and you found some useful information here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have a nice day.